Hi, thank you so much for joining us on our virtual tour. My name is Ellie. I'm a master's student in health and kinesiology, and I'll be your tour guide today. So this is the Archway, and we're right in front of the Neil Armstrong Hall of Engineering, so tons of classes are in here. And this is Engineering Mall, so this is a huge hub for tons of classes, tons of student life. There's often like pop-up tents here for student organizations and all kinds of things. Up on our right here is the Purdue University Student Health Center. So there's a huge focus on campus for student health, and not just physical health, but also mental health, well-being. So not just our health center here, but also the rec center just underwent a huge renovation, and it's huge and beautiful, and part of your grad student fees actually go into paying for your membership there. So you can go there and work out and sort of get that activity, and that's really, really important. And it's a very active campus, so we're always trying to encourage mental health, physical health, well-being, all of those things. Parking on campus is really easy. On the Purdue Graduate School website, you can actually look at parking passes. You can see the radius, and if you live over 1.5 miles away from campus, you can apply for a C pass. And they're really inexpensive, and then you can park anywhere on campus in the C lots. So it's really, really convenient. You just have to make sure that you're outside that boundary line, and then it really works out. So looking for apartments in a new place I know can be pretty tricky, but it's really nice because the West Lafayette area is really, really cost efficient, and it's really easy to look for apartments that kind of work if you're looking for someplace on a budget. So Purdue has a ton of fun traditions, but one of my favorite ones is the fountain runs. So there's these fountains all over campus that are huge and beautiful, and you'll get a big group together and you run through all the fountains around campus, and it's a really great way to get to know the people in your cohort. When I came here, I didn't know anyone in my group coming in, so we all decided we were going to do a fountain run. And I think it's a little over like 2 miles maybe, and you run through all the fountains, but this is my favorite fountain. So this is the engineering fountain, and this is the key part of the fountain run. So whenever you're trying to do one, make sure you get in the engineering fountain. But it's also a great thing that it makes kind of a breeze, so when you're walking around campus, it's just something pretty to walk by, and a lot of the time people will sit here and study or read. And then also on the right is the main administration building. So if you're looking for, the registrar or the bursar, this is someplace also that's sort of a key spot on campus to make sure that you find if you have any issues getting your student ID, making sure you're ready to go for classes. There's also tons of places to study on campus. So my favorite place to study is the Wilmeth Active Learning Center, which we're about to pass on the left. They have the most amazing reading room that has all these different tables and really comfy chairs, and there's chargers at every table, so you can plug in your phone, plug in your laptop, and they're open really late, so you can come in and get your work done. There's also computer labs all over campus, so if you maybe don't have certain programs on your computers, a lot of the Purdue computers actually have those programs there for you. On our right here also is the bell tower, so this is like the quintessential Purdue monument. It's on all of our stuff, and there is a legend that if you walk underneath the bell tower, you will not finish your program on time. So I would say admire from a distance, don't walk under the bell tower, but unless you're feeling really risky. But I did my undergrad degree here, so I love Purdue. I decided to stay for a graduate program, but my sophomore year, I decided I was feeling, really confident, so I walked under the bell tower, and for like 5 minutes my senior year, I thought I wasn't going to be able to get into a class that I should have been able to get into, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to graduate on time. Luckily, it worked out. So right now we're on Memorial Mall, so this is another one of my favorite places on campus. It's always hopping, there's always tons of people hanging out. It's kind of the main quad of campus, so there's always people here in hammocks. So right now we're in front of the Purdue Memorial Union. So here in the Union, there's tons of spots to study. There's always tables available. Also, there's an Amazon hub right here in the Union, so you can get next day shipping to the Union, which is so convenient to just pick things up between classes. There's also a UPS store in the Union. So if you're ever trying to ship things or mail things, it's also very convenient right on campus. And they're always updating things. The Union's just so classic, and I always love to just see it. It's just really reminds me of the soul of Purdue here at the Union. And then also off campus, there's all kinds of food options in the streets around Purdue, really close to Purdue, so you can always walk to them. It's nothing that you have to drive to get food or grab lunch. There's also a Target that's right on campus as well. There's also the Graduate Student Center on campus. A lot of graduate students just come here to kind of hang out. There's couches and some tables. You can come and study here. And the Graduate Student Council is also really active here, and they host tons of events and activities here as well. Thank you so much for joining me today on this virtual tour. For more information, check out the Graduate School website.